Hey, it's Tawana M. Lee, your culturally responsive therapist here in DC. Recently, I shared a therapist tip about the dangers of child hot car deaths, especially when caregivers are overwhelmed or distracted. Today, I want to revisit that issue after learning about a devastating incident in Alabama where a child died in a hot car while in state custody. According to CNN, the child was under the care of a state contracted social worker who had stopped to run personal errands. The child was left in the car for several hours, even though he had been scheduled to be back at daycare. The worker has been fired, and the case is under investigation. This is a tragedy with deep implications for the family, the child welfare systems, and for us as professionals. And for respect of the family, at this time, I will not mention that child's name. So if we talk about it again later, then I will give proper respects. Now, to my fellow social workers, I need to say this burnout is real. When we're chronically tired, overextended, and unsupported, we begin to miss small but critical details. That's not incompetence, it's the nervous system operating on fumes. This incident connects directly to my short, stop wearing strength like a badge. We can't keep pushing through exhaustion as if that's something to be proud of. The cost isn't just ours, it can impact the lives of the people that we're here to serve. And while this particular worker was a contractor, the responsibility doesn't stop there. We would hope that there were policies in place to ensure that this worker could take care of personal business on personal time, not while transporting a child. So, to supervisors and leadership, what type of workplace culture are you creating? Do your staff feel safe admitting when they're overwhelmed or asking for backup? Or are they pushed to pretend that they've got it all under control? And I want to speak clearly here. Confidentiality is not the same as isolation. So many of us, especially in the Black and underserved communities, are taught to keep things to ourselves. But when we don't let others in, when we confuse privacy with silence, we put ourselves and our clients at greater risk. If no one knows what you're carrying, no one knows when to step in and help lighten the load. So, the family, right? This is for the community. The family was doing what the system asked of them in order to reunify. And now they're grieving the loss of their child. One thing did stand out. The daycare staff eventually followed up. And that speaks to the care and attentiveness in that space. But it also shows the importance of connection. If no one knows what is going on, no one will know when something is wrong. Drop me a comment. How are you managing your workload and your wellness? If you've ever been impacted by the child welfare system, whether you are a worker or a parent, let's continue this conversation. Check out my previous YouTube shorts on hot car deaths and stop wearing strength like a badge if you haven't already done so. Because protecting our clients means protecting ourselves too.